All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for a few real people out there, just like you right there, and just like me here. All right, here we go again. We've got another kind of strange report about a rock star. Blink 182 drummer Travis Barker has been hospitalized, according to reports, for an undisclosed medical issue on Tuesday. And multiple outlets are covering the story. Barker, who married reality TV star Kourtney Kardashian last month, was taken to West Hills Hospital and Medical Center before being transported to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, according to the LA Times. Photos showed medical workers transporting Barker, 46 years old, on a stretcher with Kardashian by his side. Barker tweeted, "God save me," just before 11 a.m. That was on Tuesday, but it's unclear if the post was related to his medical issues. Barker's teenage daughter, Alabama Barker, also posted on social media saying, "Please send your prayers." One television station reached out to Barker's representatives for comment, but did not immediately hear back. In 2018, the drummer was hospitalized due to blood clots found in both arms, along with a staph infection and cellulitis. According to People magazine, the drummer married Kardashian in May with a lavish wedding in Portofino, Italy. Their relationship has been a main plot line in the first season of the new Hulu reality series, The Kardashians. Okay, so if you want to watch The Kardashians, you can see them on Hulu. Travis Barker, again, the drummer for the band Blink 182. I'm not musically invested in Blink 182. I think, they were a big deal maybe 20, 25 years ago. I mean, I remember hearing a lot about them in those days, but didn't really explore their music. I may have sampled it a bit and said, yeah, this probably isn't for me. Obviously, this dovetails with a lot of strange things happening out there, and I've been talking about them, and some people think I'm a tinfoil hat lunatic. That's fine. You can think that all you want. All I know is that this continues to happen, and either we're not being told the entire truth, or there is a giant cover-up taking place, or these are just all coincidences, right? Let's just put it out there and say, all of this, it's just a coincidence. The thing with Justin Bieber, no big deal. There was a 32-year-old comedian apparently succumbed to something, again, an undisclosed thing, and people just aren't going to say out loud what it is. They're not going to dig into it. And I think when they find out what it really is, then they sort of retreat on the story and just pretend it didn't exist, or they throw out natural causes. Well, that's another one. My guess is maybe this guy, Barker, is suffering from natural causes. That would be my guess if I were to just make some sort of pronouncement about his condition. Saying God save me is pretty heavy stuff from somebody who probably isn't all that religious, right? So in any event, this is what I do on these videos. I say, I hope it's not what I think it is. And I pray for this man and his soul and his health and all of it. And I hope he makes a recovery. And then when he does, I hope the truth comes out about what might be going on out there. That's it. That's all I want. And, this might actually help people in the future. It might help people not make the same mistakes that they've already made, right? And the media blackout, the constant lack of intellectual curiosity. which is it because people are bought off? Is it because people are scared? Is it because people are prideful and they can't admit that they're wrong? That last one really irks me. The money situation. I mean, people do evil stuff for money all the time, but we're at a juncture with everything where there is a hill that you need to go to at this point to suffer and possibly die on. There is. We've reached that point in humanity where certain things are more important than money. Certain things are more important than your feelings being hurt or admitting that you're wrong, or what political movement you're a part of. This is another thing, because if you believe one thing, then that affiliates you with a political movement that the media doesn't like, right? Because this is what they do. But if you believe the right things about certain issues, when it comes to medical stuff, for instance, then you're part of the club. You're part of the club. But yet you're being lied to in that club day after day after day. And people won't let go of that. And if they were to realize that, hey, guess what? This whole thing has been a ruse. It's been a great campaign, an amazing campaign to hoodwink the majority of citizens, or at least a large plurality of those people. And now what do you do, right? What do you do? How do you rectify this as the truth continues to kind of trickle out through circumstances like this? Here's the drummer of a rock band. He's only 46 years old, right? So maybe it was 20 years ago that this band was big. I don't know. Maybe they started really young. I may be way off on the dates. Maybe they're popular right now. I have no idea, but I've heard of them. It's just that this seems to be kind of strange, right? And most people would say, wow, he's only 46 years old. Wonder what's going on. Now, he had other issues, and the story will probably come out that, yeah, before the thing-demic, long before any crazy tinfoil hat speculation started, this guy already had issues, right? So did they exacerbate? Did they get worse? Did they intensify because of something that was done? Say, I don't know, in the last couple of years? Can we just throw that out there as a possibility? Anyway, people, I'm starting to accumulate these stories, and so long as they stay up and they don't get taken down, these will be little, markers for the future. People can look back and say, oh yeah, remember what happened to that guy? And I'm hoping he's going to be all right. This is ridiculous, and this shouldn't be happening, and people should be alarmed by it. They shouldn't just say, oh, it was just a tragedy. It's an unexplained tragedy. It could be explained. That's the problem. And once you explain it, then maybe you can prevent it in the future. Or maybe, you know what? We wound this sucker up and now it's off and it's running, and there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do to stop it. And the people who are guarding this information, those people have so much invested in keeping this going, and they probably know that, yeah, the cat's out of the bag, whatever cliche you want to use. And at this point, we just have to sort of manage the chaos. We have to manage the information so people don't instantly think that X caused Y. We always have to plant reasonable doubt in their mind that it has to be something else, that it couldn't be X that is causing the problem. Yeah. And it's unfortunately, it's succeeded, because I go out into the world and I see people and I'm thinking to myself, man, they're just still in 2020 mode. They're still there, and it's never going to end. I keep saying this. I don't know. When is this going to end? It should have ended, I don't know, 16 months ago, 18 months ago. It should have ended. But here we are, and we continue. And then reports like this come out, and there's no correlation. You're crazy. You're out of your mind. You're a conspiracy theorist. All right. Okay, good. I hope I am out of my mind. How's that? Of all the crazy things I've said, it'd be nice just to be out of my mind. And then they can say, oh, this guy, he's a clown, like everybody else, the critics. He's just a clown and he does this for entertainment value. No, maybe I do, but I want but I want it to be wrong. It's okay for this to be wrong, right? And the entertainment value aspect of this isn't what's important. What's important is to see the problem and fix it rather than continue to just say stuff, right? And then, I don't know, nothing changes. Nothing, these stories come out and you think, okay, now they're going to figure this out. Now they're going to recognize more people are going to wake up. And if those people are waking up, nobody's telling you that they're waking up unless you know people yourself who are waking up. So you feel as though you're isolated, you're all alone, you've got nothing in common with a good portion of humanity, and it's scary. And those people don't seem to want to know either. If you tell them, they just, no, you're crazy, go away. So anyway, as usual, I went off on a tangent here. And as I have said, I'm hoping that this guy makes a full recovery and life goes better for him. Right now, it's not going so well. So that's the video. And of course, I will see you soon.